smash, and you can see all along here. This is all pretty good. But what I want to do first is I want to get most of the steel off so that I can access everything on it. All I've done is got the very tip just to take the paint off this and all there, because otherwise I can't get the stud welder to stick and take all the low spots out, and then you have to fit the high spots in. Once you release the metal, it's still straight, and here's pretty good. I don't have to touch. Here's pretty good. And here, I think I can tunnel all that out. Once you pull out here, there, that should release. We can see there's a thing there. We'll see what we can do. Stud welder. I'll put this one on the internet. What we're going to do is we're going to come across, see where there's any high spot. I'm not taking the inner skin off, so this stuff is high. All this is low. There's a spot right there in sand, but I will sand that later. Okay. Swing around. And another high spot. If you do it with a wire wheel, the stud welder won't stick. That's a fact. I don't care who says what. It just doesn't stick. Now, I'll stop recording. The stud welder. What I do is I feel right over here. I didn't take the metal off. But we'll see the places where we did take it off. Right here, we can put a stud weld. There you go. Can you see that? I think you have to go lower. Okay, there's a spot weld there. Over here, we need a spot weld. Right there, we need a spot weld. Right here, we need a spot weld. Okay, that's done. That's okay. Here's a bit high. Spot weld. Then let's look over here so you can see. It's a gauge. Okay. Here, there's 3 or 4 of these needed. Because I'm not going to take the skin off this one. Okay, you got the sliding hammer. Let's hit it out. I'm doing my best so that you can see what's happening. Start over in, pointing up. Okay, that's good enough. border. Yeah. Over here, can you see it? I just move this to the left. Slide it in and turn it. It locks onto the stud. Like I said, I'm not gonna. Beautiful, fine there. Beautiful, that's fine there. That's fine there. Okay, now this is a very important stage, right? I want to put where the line is all the way across here so I can get my line. Okay. Now I'll turn it off and put that on the, because once you get the line, you're right, you just pull the line to the either side, it will come in place. Here, just give it a little, we'll see the pressure there. Nicely. A bit low. Quick. Get right over here. Right. Okay, now we'll come over here. Put another one. Same distance. What we're trying to do is get this line back. Once you get all the lines back, you release all the pressure back here. Okay. Okay, we got it. Yeah, we get that spine solo. You see this area? Sorry about that if you can't. Let's go down a bit. Okay. Now don't forget you got a whole lot of stretch to get on all the nonsense that comes with it. This is just a cheap bit here. Be pretty good in there. That's really pretty good now. Okay. What I've done here is I've straightened everything as best I could. It's like anywhere is less than 2 mil thick. I've knocked down like 99% of the high spots. And believe me, you can't knock them all out. I've tried before, it's almost impossible. All we do now is just apply the bog. That's all. Okay, I'll just let it dry, stop recording. Okay, it's important to do this. Now what I've got here now is a little bit of bog, right? I've got the line, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right across there. There's 3 layers thick of masking tape, right? This is very, very important because you don't want to see that this line isn't perfect. Okay? And once this hardens, I gotta give my wife a lift and come back. Alright. Then what I will do is I will sand that one on its own so I get this line perfect. Then I'll go to the bottom. And that way you get perfect lines. I have to do it here too. Around here, I'll put bog, and I'll do up there, and then I'll do along there. It's not a matter of just putting bog. It's the detail. Look at this, all perfectly straight and smooth. Perfectly smooth. Here's a bit of a low spot, but I need to get the line here too, by the way. So the result of the repairs. This here was smashed. It's all sanded down flat. Very nice. I had a big ding on the roof. This here was dinged. It's all nice and straight now. Now, where the places where the repairs are, come here, Zach. Come here. The places where the repair are, don't sand them down. I'm doing just 240. If you go too smooth of a sandpaper, it won't come out a straight panel. Yeah, Zach, film me, please. Don't touch anything. Just film me. Move your fingers. Move your fingers. Okay. Just film me. Okay. This is generally 280 grit. If I use smooth sandpaper, it's not going to come out a straight panel. Same when you're sanding bog. If you want to straighten bog, your first coat, I usually use 40 grit. You get the, see that there? I can go back over this later on with 800. You see how nice and straight that's all come out? You gotta feel no edges. It's a nice straight. Feel with your finger. Alright, then over here. This area needs a bit more. But remember what it was like. This was all smashed. Big smash there. This was all smashed. Now, wheel arches. I'll just show you wheel arches real quickly. Watch carefully. You need coarse sandpaper. Don't get smooth sandpaper. Because if you get smooth sandpaper, you won't get the desired result. See how I'm cutting through it real quickly? 240 grit. No, sorry, 280 grit. After that, you know, like, you can just sand over it with 800. You'll be all right. But I'm going to put another coat on top of it, just to be sure that it becomes out nice and smooth. The next coat on top of it is going to be a very light coat. You can go wet on wet. Wet on wet, meaning you don't have to wait for it to dry. You can paint in 15 minutes. You see how it's come out really, really nicely. If I was to use 800 now, it'll take me forever. Focus the camera. It'll take me forever, and I won't get it because same if I put bog on this, and if I go over it with 800 grit, Zach over here, it'll go all wavy. But if I go over with 40 grit, it'll be really nice and smooth. This will be a pretty good job. You won't know if it's been touched by the time I'm finished. Got to make sure there's no more edges. Okay, thank you, Zach. Come on. The first thing I want to do is the roof and get the roof out of the way. Go from the highest to the lowest first. I'll stop recording. What I've generally done is I put a dust coat on. That's so it doesn't react. So I stop recording. Because I've given it a dust coat. What we'll do now is we'll continue one full coat. Now we'll give it the second coat. A little bit of over here. What we're going to do is we're going to give it about 20-30 minutes flash time. Then we'll put the clear on top. It's now time to put the second coat of clear on. Okay, this is the car now finished. This side was totally smashed. Nice, beautiful shine. Let's go around the car. Here, this is the part that I repaired. It's totally smashed. I really just touched up the bonnet. I didn't paint the whole bonnet. But the total cost, I'm guessing around $150 for the total repair cost. The roof was painted, properly repaired. The bonnet was just a rough going over. What do you think so far? This is the lights after I polished them. Looking brand new. Bit of hand polish and this thing will come out like a dream.